Hey there, Streakers. Hopefully, you've had a great, fantastic Thursday, October 12th. That's the day that it is. This is Jeff Downs, and this is the Streaking Podcast, where you and I talk together about consecutive consistency being the hallmark of success in your life. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about celebration. So, with that being said, let's get streaking. A lot of times when we talk with individuals and people about consecutive consistency, it's all about the record that you keep. The record that shows that you've been doing that particular thing that you said you'd be doing for a number of days in a row. And that gives you confidence and credibility. We've talked about that a lot in the past. What I want to talk to you about today is about the whole idea of community. There's often times when we talk with people about the third law of streaking, which is all around community, that they think it's all about accountability. I have a community that I need to be accountable for or to, and therefore I am going to make sure that I have that community with me because they're going to provide for me the accountability. This is completely false. Accountability is not the responsibility of a community. In fact, when I look at accountability partners or those people who you say are buddies that are to hold you accountable, in actuality, accountability is your responsibility and the record of your success. The streak is the accountability partner. The number of days in a row, the record that you have is your accountability. You either did it or you didn't. And therefore, you're either accountable to keeping the streak alive or accountable for letting it die. Either way, it's totally up to you. So what then is the community for? And not that it can't have an impact on whether or not you keep the streak alive, but it's not about accountability. You see, the community is all about the celebration. I was conducting a workshop with a sales team. They had read the streaking book, and we were talking about streaks that you could have in your life. We did venture into sales streaks, but before we did that, we were talking about the whole person, what you can do in your spiritual, emotional, physical, or personal life. As I fielded questions, one question came up. They were talking about and asking about law number 3, the community. And this particular individual said, she asked, what if I have a streak that I don't want to share? That it's something that I just want to do for myself? To which I responded, here's what will happen. You'll keep that streak to yourself. And the reason why we want to keep that streak to ourselves is because it represents a weakness in us or a shortcoming or something, a gap that we want to fill, an opportunity that we want to pursue. It's that small, laughably small thing that we want to do. And sometimes, honestly, it's a little embarrassing, right? You don't want to share it with anyone. When in actuality, here's what happens. For a few days, as soon as you keep that streak alive for 2 or 3 days, you get a little bit of confidence. You think, hey, something that I haven't been able to be consistent in for a very long time. Now I'm absolutely consistent. And what you'll then do is share it with maybe someone that's close to you, a trusted confidant, an individual that has been close to you in your life that you trust. And that may be when the streak is 10 or 12 days old because you've now started to have success and you want to share it with them. Why? What is the purpose behind sharing that with them? It's a laughably small thing. It's not anything that's going to make the headlines of the newspaper or be on the evening news. It's the laughably small thing that you now want to share with someone. Why? Because you've unlocked a door, and that door is the consecutive consistency door to success. And when you've unlocked that door, you now want to share it with someone. And usually it's someone close because you're testing the water. You're seeing how they might respond or react. And usually what you'll find is that person will celebrate with you. They're happy. They're joyful. They're excited that you've been able to do this thing for 10 or 12 days, just like you are. You keep it alive. You keep going on this streak. Now you're 30 days, 40 days, 50 days, 120 days. Guess what? What we have found in the streaking app is when people get to the place where they feel confident, not necessarily a number of days, but where they're like, I've been doing this longer than I've ever done it before. They want to share. Why? Because everyone in the streaking community, whoever has been keeping a streak alive, they will celebrate with you. The likes, the cheers, the congratulations, they all come out, whether it be in the comments or in an actual touch of the button that they like it. The celebration is the significant part of the community. I talk about Cal Ripken Jr. quite a bit, and his huge accomplishment when he beat Lou Gehrig's consecutive games record of 2,130. The night that he beat it, 2,131, there was a celebration like none other. People were so excited that he had remained consistent for 2,131 games consecutive. That celebration lasted a standing ovation for 22 minutes, the longest in the history of sports. The reason that celebration lasted that long is because people celebrate other people's consistency because it represents their success. As you look at Cal Ripken Jr.'s achievements and awards, the list is long and distinguished. What stands out in life is the inputs that he put to make that long list of awards and achievements, which was the consecutive games played. And even beyond that, if you look into his life, there were streaks that he kept in order to keep himself on the playing field. This is what you're doing when you are setting your streaks and then getting confidence and sharing it with the community. You are allowing them to celebrate with you. So don't be bashful. Don't be shy. Reach out there and share what it is that happens. When you get the confidence, when you have that little bit of success, share it. And you will find that there are many, huge amounts of people that want to celebrate with you. It's one of the reasons why in the Streaking app, we have the whole social side. This social support, the social improvement, the opportunity to share it is there because we want everyone to celebrate together. The social media side of the Streaking app is the most positive social media in the world. You see people, for example, taking a picture of making their bed. And I've seen some beautiful beds made, gorgeous headboards, fantastic pillows, excellent throw covers. It is beautiful, and we celebrate with them. You'll see people, for example, one of my favorite ones right now is touching grass. In other words, getting outside, touching actual live things, being with the environment, and we celebrate that. Another one, which is real fun, and I don't understand it yet, but it's in there, eat toast. I don't know if that's for his health, his nutrition, mental health, or otherwise, but he's been doing that now. I guess I shouldn't say he or she, the user, has been doing that now for 132 days in a row and sharing the proof of eating that toast. It's been absolutely fantastic. There's other ones that I've seen too, as far as reading a book to your children or getting outside with the children every day. Again, more celebration that happens there. A bunch of spiritual streaks, reading verses in scriptural text, absolutely beautiful and celebrated. Again and again and again, I see laughably small things, simple things that people are doing that everyone wants to celebrate. And why do we want to celebrate? Because it represents success. So, as we look back on law number 3, it's not about accountability at all. It's about the celebration. The streak keeps you accountable. The community celebrates with you. If you want to learn about streaking, go to Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and buy the Streaking book. It's really anywhere books are sold. You can also, as we just talked about, download the Streaking app, go to the Learn page, and you can learn all about the laws of streaking. We would encourage you to start your streak, and when you get that little bit of confidence, post some proof. Post what it is that you've learned, insights, understanding. On the Streaking app, you could do that in a world where thousands of people are interested in celebrating your self-improvement. And if you wouldn't mind doing one more favor, if you wouldn't mind going out and giving the Streaking app a rating, letting people know why it is that you downloaded it and what it is you've experienced what it is you've experienced in it. We would really appreciate that. And more importantly, the people who haven't yet experienced it would appreciate it because they would have unlocked for them a door that is available, a superpower that is theirs, and they just haven't seen it yet. Streaking app allows them to do that. And if you write a review, more people get to see it. Well, thank you very much. I hope that you have a fantastic evening, and remember to keep streaking.